guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to tell you this little story, right? So we went to the first, let me back up a little bit. So we went to the hair place to buy some more hair supplies, right? Conditioner, shampoo, and other stuff, right? Wigs and such, right? And clips, right? So we went there. We bought all the stuff we need. At the time, my sister was gonna make a new wig, at a scratch. So we was in there. We got all the materials and stuff like that for her to make a wig, right? So we went to the gas station because at this time there was no gas in the car. So we went in there. My sister went inside. She got the gas, right? So we put in the gas, and we always put 93 in the BMW, right? So we did that. My older sister was driving, right? So she tried to turn on the car. Guess what, guys? The car didn't want to start. It's like all the problems is because of this BMW car. I don't know why. It just don't want to start when it's supposed to start. I think because it's just being stupid. So it didn't start, and I was like, maybe you didn't turn it on right. She's like, it's easy to turn it on. You put the little button thing inside the car and then you press the button, right? And I was like, yeah, it was simple, right? Apparently it didn't start. So apparently we broke down at the gas station, like at number 5, the pump. What's the 15? I can't remember. But anywho, the car broke down, right? So we called our mom, and she was like, I'm going to call the tow truck, but I'm going to come there, to make sure before I call the tow truck, so I know specifically it is not working, right? So I was like, whatever. She took a while. We sit in the car and just waiting for her to come. So she finally came, right? So she tried to turn on the car. Apparently it didn't turn on, right? So she's like, the problem is it don't turn on. I was like, no shit, right? But I was like, yeah, that's what we were trying to tell you. It's not turning on. So she was like, okay, let's call the tow truck. By the time she even came, the lady who was in there working, she was like, you gotta move your car. And I was like, hold on, lady. We just bought gas from you. You could at least be nice to your customer. She's like, you're not a customer no more. You already paid for your thing and you have to go. And I was like, okay, you being something right now. You're being a piece of shit right now. So we was telling it to our mom, that story, right? She was like, that lady need to eat some shit. So I was like, yeah. So at the moment, we was calling the tow truck and he was putting the car on the tow truck thingy, right? So apparently it can't turn on. He's like, can it turn on? I was like, no. So she's like, do you know how to pull it up there, right? She's like, yeah, of course I know how to pull it up there, right? So as he's pulling up the car onto the tow truck, right? It was a struggle. You can hear the car scraping and making all that noise. People got out their car just to look. Like, bitch, you ain't got nothing else to do. Go on with your life, Don't be watching other people. So that happened, right? And at the time, my mom was getting some gas into the car, which she took to meet us to the gas station, right? So she's putting in the gas, and she's hearing the lady who was working in there saying, like, that girl need to move her truck because more customers are leaving because her car is right there. My mom told her to shut up and shove something up her butt, right? So my mom got out, she pumped the gas into the other car, right? So as soon as she done pumping the gas, the guy fully got the car onto the tow truck, right? So it's kind of looking like kind of lean meaning like it looked like gonna fall off the tow truck, right? So my mom had a concern. She's like, it looked like it's falling off the tow truck. He's like, nah, it's not falling off the tow truck. It's just sitting there. So my mom was like worrying about that her car's gonna get falling off of the tow truck, right? So she was like, we're gonna drive it to a certain place so he can fix it, right? So we drive into the place. At the time, me and my sisters got inside the other car, right? With my mom. So we're driving to the place to like get it fixed, right? The tow truck man is like behind us driving. But he's going slow because he don't want to like turn over the car. So my mom is like slowing down. She's like, I feel safe. The car's gonna turn over, you know. And I was like, it will, because it looked like it's leaning to the side, you know. It's not fully on there, you know. You remember, he dragged it. He didn't drive it up there, you know, like a regular person because it broke down, right? So she was like, I know. So I was like, we finally got to the place to like fix it, right? And then the guy said he gonna fix it in a certain day, you know. I think it was like in 2 weeks or so. So apparently he fixed it. And then he didn't fix it yet. In 2 weeks he was supposed to fix it, right? So we went home, you know, and then we went back and then it was already fixed, right? Skip on to 2 days, right? So he fixed it, right? So we went there, we picked up the truck, and we went back home. So you guys, if you have like a story time, let your car stop at a situation or a certain place, you know, and the business saying you gotta move your truck or move your car out of the way, you know, look, comment down below. Apparently, we broke down in the gas station, right? There was no assistance, so they could call the tow truck for us. They was like, "That's your problem. Get off my property," right? They're being so snobby, but that wasn't even her property. It wasn't even her business. She was just working there, you know. But yeah, bye guys.